Allora, grazie per l'evidenza. Welcome to the last tuning of Crescendo Summer Institute 2022. What a journey is behind us. And you know we have a visual artist among us, not just one, but one particularly, that is Max Richter. And I would like to invite you, Max. Come here on the stage with me. Now I'm absolutely a fan of your drawings. Why did you take this one? We will have a chance to watch or see a few of your pictures. But is there something that you would like to share about the process that you work or whatever?
Tokyo is just a wonderful city, isn't it? So you were working very hard and did a lot of rehearsals and so, but in this time, I had sometimes a chance to go out and draw a little bit, and I really enjoyed it. And we do not have, we have stores in Germany, but not that much, and I was very impressed by the amount of stores here in Tokyo. So this is all done with a kind of ink and reeds. And what I cut myself, so it's very simple, probably the most inexpensive tool that you can imagine. So, the most thing. And then there are also some sketchings from the concerts, from the jazz concerts, something, and from the chamber music.
So let us see those pictures. Yes, in those few moments we could like have a look back to these past few days and weeks. Thank you so much for documenting in such artistic way what happened around here. Yeah, yesterday we had an amazing Via Crucis concert. I was absolutely amazed by everything what I saw and heard in that concert. And especially our choir, I'm so proud of you. And now we have the chance to listen to them. Please take the stage. And that was like a sunshine. Thank you so much. So, the last tune in, what is going to happen here? It's always a little bit of sharing time, like what happened with you during these days. And we like to ask students, faculty, or volunteers to share about their thoughts and experiences they had during these 10 days that they were here in the Summer Institute. So I asked one of the students, whose name is Lily, and I look around if she's here already. Lily, are you here? Yes, please come to the front. I asked her, do you have something to share with us? And she was like, yes, of course, of course. So here it is.
Good morning. It is a blessing to be here as a Christian opera singing student. I see Christ in everything that I think about and everything that I do. And it is such a good feeling that here in Crescendo, we do not only develop our music skills, but we can see Christ, we can search Him while playing music together. Be strengthened in our faith. And I would like to thank you all for this, and I would like to thank God. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lily. And now it would be lovely to hear one of our faculty, and I asked Ivani to go to share her thoughts with us.
Köszöntök mindenkit én is nagy szeretettel, tanárokat, diákokat, segítőket.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you, faculty members, students, as well as the volunteers.
Nagyon örülök, hogy ebben az évben sikerült eljönnöm, már korábban is kaptam felkérést, és nem is tudtam pontosan, hogy mit hagytam ki annak idején.
I'm really happy that I had the chance to come this year. I was invited to come even before, but I had no idea whatsoever what is it that I'm missing out on.
Ugyanis én magam is tartok szinte minden évben kurzusokat, és vettem már részt egyéb kurzus szervezésekben.
Since I myself organize master classes every summer, and I have participated in the organization of other master classes as well.
De itt valóban nem csak a muzsikálásról van szó, nem csak egy szimpla beszélgetésről.
But here it is way beyond than simply just teaching the master class or just having the conversation.
Hanem úgy érzem, hogy a spiritualitás jobban megnyitja a lelket, és megnyitja a szándékot és az egymásra figyelést, mint egyéb esetben.
But I truly feel that the spiritual atmosphere that we have here really opens up for interaction, for close cooperation, for sharing with each other.
És valahogy azt éreztem, hogy ilyen rövid idő alatt ennyi művet ilyen szintre hozni a kamarazenében, a dalokban, az opera jelenetekben csak akkor megy, hogyha nem szimplán zeneileg figyelünk egymásra, hanem egymás lelkére és egymás lelkéreztetéseiben is ilyen erőteljesen figyelünk.
And I believe that the possibility of, in such a short period of time, creating artistic contributions of such high level when it comes to, let's say, the concerts, the performances, the songs or the opera scenes, that cooperation is possible in such a short amount of time only if you pay attention to each other to a soul and heart level.
Úgyhogy most már értem, nyilván ismertem a Crescendónak a hírét, és el kell ide jönni ahhoz, hogy az ember ezt megértse, hogy miért több ez, miért más. És mit tud adni a fiatal muzsikusoknak, nem csak egymással szemben, hanem amikor zenél valaki, akkor nyilván egy olyan összeköttetés is létrejön, ami segít abban, az Istennel való összeköttetés, ami segít abban, hogy úgy tudja kifejezni magam, ahogy tényleg szeretném.
And now when you come here, you do have to come here to truly experience this. And this is when you really learn that Shenbu is truly more than music. And by this being here and then being connected, actually through being connected to God, you also have this ability to fully embrace this experience.
És ebben a sűrűségben ezt itt tudtam megtapasztalni, ebben a közösségben, úgyhogy értem azokat az énekeseket, azokat a tanárokat, akik ide minden évben visszajárnak, úgyhogy csak reménykedni tudok, hogy én is vissza fogok ide járni.
And I could truly sense it and experience this, and actually I now understand the people, the teachers, the faculty who keep coming back every year. And I can only hope that I will be coming back myself later on.
Köszönöm szépen!
We truly hope that you are coming back with Ipó Iván. Mi is nagyon reméljük, hogy még visszajössz közénk. And we have a student from Ukraine who would like to share a few thoughts with us. Yuka, please.
My name is Victoria Manchuk. When I applied to the Crescendo Summer Institute, I thought it would be useful for me for musician because I haven't been for many master classes in my life and I need to supplement my biography. But I thought it would be, I would get into an atmosphere where I will compete with another students and I need to prove that I'm better. But then I came and realized that it's completely another here. I want to tell my first history how I come here. So, it's the first day when I arrived. I come to the main building and meet Tamas. Yeah, and I don't know in that moment who he was, and I just asked, "Oh, hello, do you know where I should go, what I should do?" And he answered me, "You're Victoria Manchuk, violinist from Ukraine?" Oh my God! And of course he helped me and explained what I need to do. And after that I understand that maybe it will be mood of next 2 weeks. Because, like, who am I? Just student. How many people here? 200, what? And in that moment I understand after I know who he is, like director of the main person here can help you, can speak with you here. And I realize how cool it is. Everyone cares about you here, and it's beginning from your friends which you meet here, your new friends, and ending the professors and Crescendo team. So for me it was very special 2 weeks here, and when I just thinking about these master classes, I thought that I will come to the solo lessons. I just will play with my viola, but after that I understand that I meet not only professors but your mentioned community, and it's really amazing. So I'm really thankful to Crescendo Summer Institute for the opportunity for me, like for Ukrainian, that I can be here now, I can study, I can pray, I can be with friends and be with my new family, and I'm really waiting for the next year and the summer is too. Yes, so thank you very much for these weeks. I cry so much, but I also smile so much. And, yes, and it's made me happy. Thank you very much.
I think it's a good place where you can cry and laugh a lot. And I like those two things next to one another when it's possible. Okay, you just said that you can't wait to come back the next summer to the Crescendo Summer Institute. But our good news is that actually Crescendo is much more than just a summer institute. Crescendo movement is present in many countries, in many ways, during the year, and you can stay connected with us. And we will show you right away how. Because Crescendo is a network of classical Christian musicians and jazz musicians and classical dancers. So Beth, why don't you tell us how can they stay connected with us?
Wipe a little bit away the tears. You make me have tears in my eyes because we really want to be a family during the year. And I think this is important that we are creating a network. Who of you did know before coming that Crescendo is more than, not more than music, but more than the Summer Institute? Who of you knew this, that it's more than the Summer Institute? It's quite many. Thank you. Who of you did come here because someone invited you, maybe years ago? Who invited? Because of the network, people invited you. Who of you did come just because, and this is fantastic, saw on the internet or in the Music Academy a poster about Alice? Okay, yeah, maybe we should emphasize this a little bit more. But anyway, we are a network, and this network works. It's happening in many ways. And actually, our background tells us that loving each other is so important. Loving the neighbor, Jesus says, as yourself. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. These are the most important commandments Jesus gives us. And this is so important that we are not alone. Now, we know, and we have talked yesterday, to several people, and they say, I'm a little bit overwhelmed because I'm an introvert. Yes, we all are, or many of us are introverts. And it's a little bit overwhelming here. But don't forget that during the year, it will not be the rest of the week so overwhelming with 200, 300 people around you, but maybe with a small group in your city, where you have access, where you can eat together pizza, where you can share about yourself, where you can as well helping others, maybe going ice skating like as in Hungary, or having chocolate party as in Hungary. It was Swiss, fantastic to see the Hungarians eat Swiss chocolate. No, it's Hungarian. But having chocolate party, maybe you say, or Christmas party, right? Now let's see how they do. That's in the Crescendo office in Hungary. We don't have sound, but you are musicians, you can imagine. Yeah. But a wonderful atmosphere. Yes. So, please be connected and enjoy this fellowship. Now, sometimes I live here as well. I don't need the fellowship too much. I have my people together. And yes, that might be possible. But others might need you. what can I get, but as well, how can I give to others? Encouragement. We read as well in the Bible, carry the burden of others. Now it is such important. Carry the burden of others. Come together, share, pray. Maybe this whole Christianity here in this institute is strange to you, and still strange to you. That's okay. But nevertheless, you are warmly invited to come and to believe in, to go to a chocolate party, ice skating party, and so on in the local ministries. We think that the spiritual side is something which belongs to humanity. And therefore we are here and help in a holistic way, and help each other in a holistic way. And we will do this as well in singing songs or during the year. So we have local ministries, we have local activities, many of them. I think, Christina, you will tell a little bit more about the local activities we have, and we have the possibility to be friends, family during the year. Please, please, please. It's just for your sake and for the help of others, stay networked. And don't wait till the next summer institute is coming. And we will help you how to network, right?
Yes, you are right. We will help you, and I have a very good tool for that, but I will come back a little bit later because I would like to show you a few ways that we actually Crescendo does. We have online meetings. We started actually during the pandemic, and we have the so-called Crescendo lounges. These are Zoom meetings on different topics. Like the very first one was, is my calling as an artist still valid? Because all artists were like without performances, sitting at home, and so we thought that we need to address this problem. And after that, we had several such online meetings where we discussed, as you see, like about also like how to prepare for audition or artistic boundaries and several others. We all have these recordings, so actually you can ask for them and watch it again. And the German group, Max is the leader of German group, they have also for German speakers an online spiritual practical tips, that is the Sellout to Go, and it's really amazing. They also meet online and they discuss Reisen of Song and they support each other. It's just amazing. So go to Crescendo Deutschland and you will find more about this. And we also have a Crescendo prayer hour every month on 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Central European time. So if you want to pray with us, you want to stay connected, please join us. And we also have like conferences. Next Crescendo Leadership Conference will be in Yash. Carmen is waiting for us. We can't wait to be there. And we have next year the Music Teachers Conference in Birmingham. So if you are a music teacher, please make sure that you stay connected because we will inform you about this. Uta is waiting for us in Birmingham. We had a few months ago in Germany the Personance Conference. Our dear, the picture is not the best, but you see Karen Brubaker on that picture, and she just had a baby, so we are very happy.
First day of CSI.
Oh, that's a CSI baby. Thank you for that addition. So Karen will be back probably in a few days with the baby. That's good to know. Okay, and now I just go back that we have a newsletter and the so-called tune-ins that are, you experience tune-in here, but we have a written tune-in for artists. And you can make sure that you receive this if you quickly take out your phone, go to this QR code, and you will find a very short Google form, and you can fill out with your name, your email address, and just tick the answers very quickly. It takes really not even 1 minute. So if you want to stay connected with us, please make sure that you fill out this form. Did you manage? If not, later I can also give it to you. And what else is happening? Beat mentioned a lot about the small groups, local groups, and for those who are Hungarians, I have also some invitations. So if you study in Budapest and you want to be with us, make sure that you take one of these, and you will know when we have the hot chocolate party, and when we are going to skate, or when are we going to have the breakfast together. So make sure that you stay connected with us. And also in Basel there are similar food, or Leipzig. And if you are in a city, for example in Hungary, in Győr, and there is no Crescendo local group, then make one. It starts with you, it can start with you. Of course we are there to support you. Okay, so this was how you can stay connected with us. And you ask yourself, what do we do? And we could group actually the activities around these 4 things. Like we network musicians, we support musicians in several ways. We create master courses, we have mentoring counseling program, we give out and publish books and study materials. And yes, we talked about the local and regional international groups that are very important to us, and I showed you a few pictures from Crescendo Hungary. And of course, the Crescendo Summer Institute could be listed also here. And we are trying to be salt and light in the cultural world, and you see a picture from a jam session, open jam session in Basel that started a few years ago, and it's a very relaxed, nice, welcoming atmosphere and a very good jazz music. And we have different formats like Crescendo Forum that it's in Basel looks like that, in Crescendo Budapest looks a little bit differently because we thought that we want to have all our faculty there, and we want that they have a chance to share a coffee and a good talk. So István Kovácsházi, Iván Ildikó were already there, actually all Hungarian faculty were there, and we transformed the office into a coffee shop, so we could spend time with our students. And we served coffee and we served very good cookies, and I think it was just amazing. We have bigger festivals, like the Crescendo Summer Institute Festival, but we have the Night of the Faith, and just a few minutes of what happened in Basel this year. Technics is not working with us today. Said it would have been too beautiful to show this. But please go to YouTube and type in Night of Faith. Nacht des Glaubens in German, and there were how many performances there?
Yeah, 80 different performances in one night.
Again, the sound is...
I can tell you, we had 250 professional artists, 350 choir singers, and people in young choirs, and musicians, children orchestras, and we went to 24, 25 different locations in the inner part of the city. About 10,000 people could come without paying a ticket, just to enjoy 40 minutes performances. Then they had time for 20 minutes to go to another one. This was the Ecuador in 2020, Tunisia, for example. This is a very famous actor, and you know, smaller and bigger, wonderful music. 50 churches, Christian ministries were involved. This was the former 40 years solo principal of double bass of the Basel Symphony, and it was just delightful. And the art forms were from pop, rock, to jazz, classic, visual art, literature, theater, and so on. And it went until 2 o'clock in the night.
Yes. Night of Faith. I met a woman on the street in Basel, and she was telling me, oh, my friends told me not to come here, this is not real Christianity. And then she said, oh, I visited concerts, and artistic events and artistic events all day long, and I ask myself, why is this not Christian? It is very much Christian, and it's so rich and such an abundance, and I enjoy it very much. So it was art was speaking for itself, I guess, on that evening in Basel. And what we do, we try also to serve churches and Christian ministries. We have, as you all experience, the Creative Church. We're developing currently a website as well, so that you know what Creative Church is, and you can also have a manual to that if you would like to have Creative Church in your church as well. Then we are here to help you. This is under construction yet. And what we do, we also try to serve and help people through music. Thus, we in Greece, for example, Marini and Kostis, they are presenting refugee camps, prisons, hospitals. They have running the violin kids program that is also in Rwanda, bringing violins and teaching violin. And we have a music school in Rwanda. You can see a few pictures there. And this is my favorite picture there. Down there you see that music teaching is happening behind, and one child is just like any child trying to sneak out and look at them. Is it worthwhile to go in or not? So yes, that's the music school in Rwanda, and that is happening with Rwandan teachers. European teachers are going there twice a year, training the local teachers so that they can train their own children. So it's a wonderful project. I was lucky enough to be there once. Yeah, and you may ask yourself, that is all wonderful and it is so good to experience, but how are you actually running this whole thing? And I have to say that we have a lot of friends and a lot of great partners that are actually helping us to do all that. And I think you can also maybe think today, how could you add something to what Crescendo is doing? And I would encourage you to consider that you become our partner. And what does that mean? That can mean a lot of things. And I would like just to share two maybe this morning. You can pray for us. We need your prayers a lot. So that is one way to partner with us. And then for myself, I didn't even agree with that, but I think he agrees with me. I think the Crescendo faculty are already our partners because they spend their summer here, they invest their energy and talent. And, you know, like the honorarium that we can give is just symbolical. So we consider that they are already partnering with Crescendo. And of course, our volunteers are partnering with us, even our students are partnering with us, so that we can enjoy this wonderful community. But if you consider that, maybe you would also like to partner with us by supporting us with and helping us with the finances. We made a little calculation, like if all the participants of the Summer Institute would help us monthly with the price of one cappuccino, that would mean in numbers, you would be surprised, death. And Tomasz is here, and I would ask him, but probably I don't put him on the spot, but you students who are sitting here, you know how many scholarships Crescendo Summer Institute gives out. And this amount could help at least 20 students. I'm just saying big numbers, maybe more. Tomasz is maybe more, it's about like that. Okay, so, but just imagine one cappuccino, and you can help us. And in the Google form, you could see that you can sign that, yes, I would like to help, tell me how I can do it. So that is what Crescendo is doing very fast, and I would probably close here. And you can go to YouTube, Facebook, Insta, you find us. We have also a website, crescendo.org, and please stay connected with us, because we would like to connect with you, because you are so precious. One more thing there.
Thank you. It's always a little bit delicate to talk about finances. We know, but it is life. It is reality. So, just to tell you, we are not a self-running thing. It's not self-running. Now we have a special need, and I just want to emphasize this is Ukraine. and Ukraine is in need. And our Ministry of Ukraine is in need. Especially Nastya, she is our full-time staff there. Her salary comes from donations from people. Now, the donation circle in Ukraine is collapsing. We cannot expect any more. That money is coming from there. So, if you feel you would like to support people, or Julia is starting in Vienna, there are different people who are in need of getting the salary by supporting people, supporting them. Even if maybe 2 cappuccinos. Everything helps. Everything helps. Please approach me. Approach me. I can approach as well. People you know of, please help. We don't know, to be honest, how long can we do the Summer Institute. We don't know because it's not given. Because we always are raising funds and it's not easy. Thank you for your praise and for your cappuccinos.
is a trick immediately. I just really want to grab the moment to say thank you to this wonderful tuning team that is behind the scenes, especially to Nastya, who was the tuning team. And a big thank you to Christian Kovac, who is sitting behind there and is ready to. Lara, Franz, Lisa, thank you so much for being the MC. All the speakers. So the speakers, Max Richter, Christian Stuttler, Dante David Geyer, Bert and Irie Ring, and Cecilia Holoshi. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you so much for contributors, artistic contributors or worship contributors, and also for Chubby, who was the announcement man this year and he's here to give the last announcement of the tournament.
Good morning. If you can see, we have a very easy day today. At 10:30 there will be the Woodwind sectional closing concert in the synagogue second floor. At 11 p.m. the piano sectional closing concert. 11:30, right? No. Van egy artisztikus kollektíva. Mikor lesz a koncert? 11:30? Sorry, it's 11:30. Sorry. Right. Okay. So, at the afternoon, at 3 p.m., the violin second closing concert and the cello sectional. The violin second will be in the Greek Catholic Church, and the cello will be here in the Union. At 4 p.m. the flute sectional closing concert will be in the Hímes Udvar. Who knows where is the Hímes Udvar? Oh. It's next to the coffee place where we really like it. So, and just one quick info. If there is rain, you should bring some warm clothes because it will be down in the cellar, okay? In case of rain. And at 5 p.m. the brass sectional closing concert will be in the synagogue, and at 8 p.m. the opera sings will be in the theater. This is the next slide. And program for tomorrow. At 9 a.m. the Roman Catholic Holy Mass. 10 a.m. the Reformed service in the synagogue, and 10 a.m. the international service here in the Union. At 4 p.m. there will be the gala concert in the synagogue. After that we will have some dinner in the canteen, and at 8 p.m. the gala party will be in elementary school. Some general announcements. We have placed the new posters and flyers 2023 in the entrance hall for the high school. Please take some and give them at home to friends. Spread them around in your school. Unfortunately, maybe next year. Maybe. Okay, the next. Remember to fill in the evaluation form. You can find it in the main hall, and you can bring it to the front office. And some info about checkout. Yes, we can see it will start the checkout on Monday morning at 4 a.m. After the party, it will be a good time. Those who are staying in the dormitory, please leave your keys in the front office. Not in the dormitory, bring it to the front office. If you don't bring your key, the deposit will be ours. So, and just a quick info about the question to us. You will
will get the confirmation if you book the bus today. If you haven't received the confirmation, please find me in the front office at the afternoon. Okay? And those who take the 5 p.m. Crescendo bus on Monday, please make sure to check out in the front office at the latest at 4:30. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Last announcement will be from 10 o'clock. There is a song course presentation in the elementary school in the room of Szabó Ferenc János, and some opera scenes will be shown also there. So if you are free from 10 o'clock in the elementary